Alrighty, campers, how you doing, mates? I am here to kind of just chill for the day. I was busy during the day, so I thought, you know what? Why not stream at the old usual time? Yup, haven't been here for a hot minute, but I'm here to just kind of relax, chill, probably try and draw some things, but keyword is try, as I'm not exactly Picasso over here. Also, it'd be a nice practice run before I get that program that Doro uses. Because like I said earlier, I'm pretty sure pixel art would be much easier for me. You know what I mean? Sorry, just doing something real quick. There we go. Got you, got you, got you. Alright. Now then, what are we drawing? That's an amazing question. Not even I know what I'm gonna draw. What do I have? What do I have? I think I should probably try and draw something easy to start off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just do this. Where is it? What image do I have currently? Oh my god. This is so fucking long ago. This is Jean. This is like from months ago when I last did my little art thing. We're gonna start off easy though. We're gonna start off nice and simple with Dart Monkey from motherfucking Balloons Tower Defense. It's also kind of fitting because I just finished playing that game. Let me get my copy really quickly. There we go. Alrighty, campers. Let's just kind of chill for the day. Okay. So the head would... Sorry, the hair is going to end here. Hold up. Yeah, the hair is going to end there. Then it's going to... Fuck, I realize I'm in full screen for paint right now, and I don't know if I want to be in that because every time I click... Oh, how bad would this change it if I would just fucking did that? Oh. Not much would change. Hold up, let me just... There we go. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That works way better. Because then I can have both on the screen at the same time. I probably should have set this up a little bit better beforehand, but I thought I did. Legitimately, I was like, I got to show shit up. I got to show shit up right now. I'm so ridiculous and so cool. And then it was, I was not prepared. Okay. Just making sure it didn't change. Okay, good, it didn't change. That's where the hair should end. This is where the head should end. Hold up. Around here, the head should end. And then the body here. Because this motherfucker's half head. He's like a fat head. Alright, I got it. Just quickly... Bear in mind, I have not drawn in months, so... I'm just gonna try and wing it. I could probably get away with just kind of just sketching him. Like, just free drawing it. Because he, luckily, does not have that complex of a design. Which, hey, that works for me. You know what I mean? There we go. Okay, that's a little tough of hair. On this one right here should be way fucking bigger. But I don't care, honestly. For once, when it comes to drawing, I'm just gonna be kind of more laid back. And just, I'm not gonna be super, like, last time I did this stuff, I was so, like, locked in. I'm like, okay, this has looked perfect, this looks good, this looks good. Today, I'm kind of just like, eh. It's gonna look how it looks. Nope. Nope. Hold up. That looks fine. Actually, no. I got time. I can kind of focus a little bit on this fucking dude. His head needs to be very much... It's like round in some places, but like perfectly flat in others. This is a very weird head. Nope.
There's nothing like the thrill when you discover something no one knew before.
Fuck, that was so perfect. Actually, I can just kind of... That's right, just erase this. Nope. That's good enough for me. Alright, then we just gotta add his little... His head is very disappointing to his hair, tough. Also, this should not be there. Fuck. Get out. Shoo. Away with this little connecting bit. This motherfucker has a forehead. Like no, that's like a 7 head. Holy shit. 90% of his head is just forehead. He's got some very big brain on him. To be fair, he must have, you know, his combat experience. Okay, so the eyebrow should be about here. And they are 3D objects. Hold up, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. There we go. And then it goes... Nope. Back a little. Over. Close. Over. Down. Then it goes down here. There. Good enough. Again. Oof, I'm just here to vibe for the day. Haven't done a solo stream as often, so I'm just here to just kind of chill. Don't want to put too much emphasis on doing super well. Just because I just made dinner. I just ate. I am eepy. I had to just deal with repairing the AC today. I just want to just chill. That's all I want. Nope. There we go. Then he does this thing with his face. His face honestly kind of has like a pattern of a skull on it. Like, his face is very much... Well, I guess what I put it away before is his face, that little outline looks just like a skull. There we go. Then he has super big eyes. That is way too... There we go. Some creative liberties are being taken here, but you know how it goes. Art is just something that makes you feel something. And this is making me feel it's making me feel something. I don't know if that's a good emotion I'm feeling or what, but I'm feeling it. I'm smoothing and grooving here with this drawing. Honestly, this is probably better than anything I did in the last one. For some reason, in the last one, I just went, fuck yeah, I can do the hard shit immediately. And I just full throttle went dead into drawing super hard drawings, like Genshin characters and shit. And it was like, yeah, I ain't got this. On paper, I might have been able to make something that looks vaguely like one of those characters. On paper, maybe. That's a big fat fucking maybe too. On this though, there was no fucking shot. Like, I'm not even fucking with you. There is no way I was doing that here. I had a higher chance of being struck by lightning 17 times than being able to draw that on day 1 here. But this isn't horrendous. For once, I know what it looks like. Not what it looks like, I know what it is. I can see the resemblance. Mine is just him if his head kind of got like squished in a hydraulic press. It's not as long. It's more like wide. Now I gotta draw my little guy's body. Hold up. Let's just draw the arrow first. Not the arrow, but the dart. Just so I know where to stop. Then his thumb. That is an overtly grotesque thumb that you have there, good sir. I am so sorry for whatever the hell happened to you to give you this kind of thumb. Then he's got like some pattern things. That is wrong. Make it more down. Honestly, get rid of... No. Who cares? There we go. And then he's got his little other fingers. Right here. And if that's his thumb, that means his other hand goes here. But I really want to, crank this thing up. Then it goes down. Then little arch there. Curve. Holy shit, his feet are... There's like a duck's foot. Hold up. There we go. Give him toes. There you go, mate. Some toes just for you. His left arm is so thick compared to his foot. This motherfucker never misses arms. But leg day, Jesus Christ, non-existent. He went once. He looks... I do not like how his fucking legs look. I'm not gonna lie, his leg looks... That shit looks overtly like... Well, it looks really just fucking weird. How do I put this into words of how I'm feeling about that foot? It's just... I don't know. It's just small enough for me to be like... Should I redraw it? It's just fucked up enough to the point where it's like... Am I really okay with that? Do I want to live with that? Fuck, yeah. I can live with it. I can dig it. Then this goes to here. And then This. This. Nope. Nope. Jesus Christ, he looks like a fucking Charger from Left 4 Dead 2. There you go. Now they're kind of like a little bit equally thick. Now we do this. Because now it's time for his tail. And now we can color in my boy. And he can be glorious. Beautiful even. It's where color blindness really fucks me. This looks brown enough. That is like a mahogany red. That is like brownish red. What about this? That's more of the color, I guess. Brush. And then I need to make his little butterfly pattern. I realize I missed. Oh, it's like a no. It's like a nuke. There we go. I physically can't. That was like such a dark brown. Oh, I see it. I forgot about his little wavy patterns on his feet. There we go. And then we can just right click. That fucking works, but he also has the wavy things on this arm. You don't realize how many details you miss in a photo until you have to fill. There we go, and then his tail is the same color. And then the rest of this is a much brighter, pale color, more like a human's fucking skin tone. No, Jesus Christ, that was disgusting to look at, actually. There we go. Then his eyebrows. Honestly, that's not a bad color for the eyebrows. Make them a little bit just more red than the other things so that the eyebrows can be seen on the dark palette. Honestly, it was by accident, but it's not the worst. Okay, then we can just... Let's get this little line here. Fill bucket, click. Then I need black. And then that's gray. There we go. Monkey. Honestly, for having not drawn at all for a few months, this ain't even that bad. This is pretty fucking decent. Yeah. I mean, like, I don't hate it. I don't love it, but I'm not hating how he looks. They look pretty similar, but actually, the only similar things are like the tuft of hair, the iris shape, and then like his super identifiable things are there. The shape of his irises, his tuft of hair, his nuke chest, and a dart. Everything else just looks like a regular monkey. Like, it doesn't look super... I could tell they're the same things in a different art style. That I can tell. I mean, I've done worse. We've all seen it. I've done way worse than this. But for the first one we did today, it's not bad. To be fair, it's going to be the easiest one of today, so you know, there's that. But solid start. Goodbye, monkey. Ah, yes, I forgot the limit on all these. Oh, I guess it's time to just... Wait, what am I doing? Yeah, don't save. I'm a jackass. I'm over here trying to erase it, being like, let me just get this on the screen. I can just make new. Alright, what's the next image I want to draw, though? I got a whole thing. What will be an easy... I'm going to say easy in quotation marks, because with my skills, fucking nothing is easy. That... Actually, that's perfect. That is a slightly harder image, but it's not like a humongous leap. My thought was Helltaker characters next, but fucking Hilda is not bad because the character has a very simple design, but it is a harder design to draw than the Dart Monkey. That's actually, I forgot I had that. I forgot on God though, I spent so much time trying to draw this character. Actually, more specifically, I spent a lot of time trying to draw her fucking librarian, Kaiza. Now that bitch was hard to fucking draw for some reason. I just could not get her down. To save my life. Hiccup. Alright. Bring you up here. Now I can start drawing. Okay. Where do I want to start in this one? Because, as you could all probably see by now, I don't do the traditional artist thing of starting with the face and it being like, hello, Wendy, how you doing? But yeah, I don't start with the traditional face. I start, like, at the top, I realize, of a lot of my drawings. Because I've been told over and over by people who know how to draw to, like, hey, do the whole thing where it's like this, this, and this. I'm like, yeah, I can do that. But I don't know, for some reason I just choose to like start at the top. For example, with this one would be like, oh, let's start. That is way too long. With her beret. I don't know why. I just found it much easier to like... Sorry, I'm trying to think and talk. There you go. I'm trying to, like, you know, I find it just easier to just do that than anything else. And I don't know why, but just starting from the top for me is just, it makes sense. All the other stuff does not. But yeah. What's good, Wendy? How's it going? How's it hanging? There you go. But yeah, I don't know. It's just, I physically, like, my drawings always turn out like complete garbage when I start from the face. I don't know. There's probably some reason why I like it that way, but I don't know what it is. Let's bring this down to her ear. That is way too sharp. It is a curved point. Not like that. No. So fucking close. That's good. And this stops at the other ear. And then just goes... Whoop. There you go. Back into the hat. You see, big brain. Very big brain. I got the biggest brain. My brain is so big. And then I can draw her eyebrows here. And here. And put her eyes The good thing about Hilda characters' eyes is that they are very... Okay, I will say this about Hilda characters. I love drawing Hilda characters because they're so... I don't want to say easy, but they're just so... How would I put it? It's simplistic, but it's doing a lot with a little. You know what I mean? I guess that's the best way I can put it. They're doing a lot with a little here. Because Hilda characters' art style is not super complex. They're rather simple. Yet, sorry, I'm trying to just look at this and draw at the same time. Yet, they are very much... There's a lot going on. The art style is simplistic, but there's a lot going on. There we go. You know what I mean? Because I'm not gonna lie, this is one of my favorite shows I've watched recently. I don't know, that's a weird looking nose. Hold up. I still don't like that nose. Yeah, get that out of here. But like I was saying, this is one of my favorite shows I've watched recently. It's one of those shows where it's like, if I have nothing to watch, and I just, you know, I need to just watch something. This is one of the shows I default to. Just because it's so... Not like... I'm sorry, I'm trying to focus on this nose. There we go. That's much better. Like I was saying. This... Fuck. This is a show I find myself coming back to more times than not. As the art style, as I said a few times now, I really like it. I really like the art style. That is way too fucking bright. I need a pale. Yeah, even pale. There we go. There we go. That pale kind of hurts my fucking eyes. This kind of looks like her hair color. Little too dark. Something like that? No. I'm in the pinks. It needs to be much more of a light blue. Hold it. Fuck, where am I in this color wheel? That is too fucking blue. Let's bring it down just a smidge. That's closer, but it needs to be like less saturated. That's close enough. I feel like. Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Oh, actually, we need to do something just really quickly. Just do this. This. And then we need to go shkaboopa. Shkaboopa. There we go. Just get those peepers out here. There we go. Mwah. Perfection. Truly one of a kind of an artist I am. Is that same? Okay, I'm not sure if it's just... It's probably just because I'm not used to drawing a fucking mouse at all. But, like, I feel like every drawing I do on mouse has this weird, like, wobbly art style, I would describe it as. Yeah, that's the best way I can describe it. It's wobbly. It makes sense though. I'm going from drawing typically on paper with a pencil to drawing. Then the scarf comes down. Needs to be a little thicker than that, actually. That's fine. But like I was saying, it makes sense why I would look wobbly. I'm not used to fucking holding the mouse. There we go, like this. I'm not used to that, so it makes sense why it would kind of end up being a little bit funky. These drawings. There we go. But yeah, these drawings, it makes sense when they come out a little bit kind of funky looking. As I spaced out there for a solid like 2 seconds. I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Because there's no way I can fit her whole body here. I can probably get the skirt. I'm not going to get the legs. The odds of me getting the legs are like 0 to none. Very, very skinny arms. Which makes sense because it's supposed to be just a regular kid. There we go. Jesus Christ, that does not look good. Oh, what happened to your fucking hand, Hilda? No. Nope. Fucking hell, why is this so ungodly hard? That's fine. That works. Have white be the second color so I can just do this real quick. Boom. It goes down here. No, damn, no. That is like a Hot Wheels track of an arm I just drew for her. There we go. Mwah. Perfection, as they call it. Perfection incarnate. I'm just... Yeah, I gotta stop picking up and dropping hobbies just as quickly. Because... by now, if I were to be, like, mostly consistent, I'm not gonna lie to you. If I ended up being, like, even just, like, give or take 40% more consistent with my, shit. My drawing, that's what it is. So I'm trying to, like, kind of focus, but we know that doesn't matter. There we go. But yeah, even if I was just like, you know, 40% consistent with keeping up with this hobby of drawing, I'd probably by now be honestly pretty fucking stellar at it compared to this, at least. The only problem is I suffer from the thing that a lot of people suffer from, which is I pick up a hobby just to immediately drop it. Yeah, so I'm trying to think and do this at the same time. But yeah, I pick up a hobby and then virtually immediately drop it again, which is not the best for improving at anything. I can think of quite a few hobbies I've done this with too, because I did it with, let's see, actually there was drawing, singing, cosplay, then there was, fuck, there's been a lot, actually. Well, you get the gist. Singing, cosplay, drawing, crocheting. Jesus Christ, yeah, I'm realizing I dropped a lot of things. Speed running. I don't know, I guess I just pick up and drop hobbies faster than I can blink. In a sense. It's just something I do. I can never be attached to something for more than a little bit. For some reason. Like, because some of the things I do, I absolutely adore doing them. It's just, I can't fucking stick with it. Is that there's something in my brain that's just like, hey, 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 drop this, drop it, drop it. Don't continue doing it. Just stop. Just stop. You're never going to get anywhere with this. You're done. It's like that. It's like there's something in my head telling me at all times to just stop. Honestly, it'd probably be a good idea to kind of just draw her legs going off the screen. There we go. Isn't that just peachy? The thing I really don't like is her fucking face. It's so chonky, to say the least. Legitimately, it is very much like Hilda if she got, like, hit by a car and then gained, like, 40 pounds. That's what it is. That's who she is. Oh no, it's not the best, I'm not gonna lie to you. The lower body, sorry, the body, the hands, and all that stuff, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's fine. That's not the best, but it's fine. It's the fucking face I just really do not like. I hate that face. It's just too chonky. It needs to be more round. Like, it should come up, not like that. Hold up. Honestly, no, it has to be like just a regular circle, so it'd be more like. No, I'm not gonna get this. Nope. Kind of like that, I guess. It's just it gets too wobbly down at the neck area. And that, like, yeah, by the head and the neck area. It just looks too fucking weird. I mean, it's not the worst I've ever done, but it definitely ain't my best. I can tell you that for sure. For free, I will tell you that. It is not my best work. It's honestly pretty dookie. Huh. Who would be an easy one to do next? How do you look? You could be, yeah, you're not the worst. Yeah, I can do you. I can do Anya. Goodbye, Hilda. I'm sorry for completely just disgusting. Like, I completely deformed you. I am sorry. There we go. Whoa, it all just went away. There we go. Okay. Luckily for this one, it's just going to take up the whole screen. Like, I'm not going to draw her neck or anything. I'm just going to draw her head. So her pigtails would end, like, fucking here. That's where they would end. On either side, it'd be, like, here and here. Something like that. For a second, I got, like, a little bit of a brain flashback. This sounds like an Avatar song. Okay, she has a little spiky thing up here that then goes just... Nope. Isn't life just beautiful? Let's see if I can work with this. I doubt it, but it's better for me to just try than give up. Get that there. Then she's got a little cup things here, little horns, which have a fucking pattern on them because of course they do. Does like that. Then it goes like that. Starting to remember why I don't draw. I don't know, it's just so discouraging, I guess. To constantly fail and fail and fail and fail and fail. And holy shit, this is nowhere near thick enough. But I can just fix it by putting a line here. And doing that. That helps. That helps. Before, it looked just way too fucking thin up top. It looked like she was fucking. It looks like she was fucking balding. But you know what I mean. Sorry, you guys distracted for a little bit there. But that's kind of how doing art feels. That's too fucking long. Because that's how art feels sometimes. Like it just. I still don't like how long that is. But it feels just so demoralizing to fail and fail and fail and fail and fail over and over. I know that's part of the process. I'm aware. It does not make it feel any better to constantly just fuck up. We can do about here. You know what I mean? Because fucking up doesn't feel good. No one wakes up and is just like, you know what? I want to fuck up right now. That would feel so fucking nice now. Just completely dropping the ball on something. I want to fail at something I just deeply care about. That would be just, oh, fucking awesome right now. No one thinks like that. There we go. And it's a little just, I don't know. Because in my brain, I'm not sure if my brain is just a perfectionist or what. But my brain goes, nah, we can do this. We got this. This is going to be fucking easy. I think just my brain is overestimating my abilities. You know what I mean? I think that's what it is. My fucking brain just overcompensates my skills, which is not the best. Those are meant to be a straight line. I don't think I did it. Honestly, what I need to do is I need to bring these two in the far right just down a little bit more. That's all I gotta do. Nope. This is a thin strand of hair. We were so I can fix that. If I say we were so close, fuck it. No, gotta redo the entire thing. Nope. Fuck, that was perfect. But yeah, just the whole failing thing. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna sound a little fucking egotistical. I'm just not used to it. So I don't know how to deal with it. And I know that sounds super egotistical, but hear me out. You know, I was that one kid that everyone hated because they're like gifted in school. And that's cool when you're in school, but in real life, you fail at a lot of things. So, growing up, I never had to really try for anything. So I don't know how to deal with trying to overcome something, you know what I mean? It's like that. Because when you're just naturally good at something, you don't gotta really try for it. Which is great in the moment, horrendous in the long run. Because I never learned how to deal with failure. There we go. No, that is the wrong thing. Yep, that is the line that goes straight down to the bottom. But yeah, I mean, that's why I probably drop these hobbies off really quickly. Because if I'm not instantly good at something like I'm used to, my body just goes, fuck it. We're not gonna get this. Which is horrendous, like, mentality, because very little things in the real world are you just gonna be naturally good at. That needs to be way more out there. There we go. This has to connect up the side of the face. There we go. Perfect. There we go. But that's probably why I just can't stick to things for very long. I'm just not used to the whole failing process. So I don't know how to deal with actually not being just immediately great at something. So I drop it. Even things where I'm like decent at the start, I still just drop if I'm not like overtly perfect at it. There we go. Come on. Oh, fuck. I also forget how bad drawing is for my fucking posture. I'm over here hunched over like a goddamn cooked shrimp. There we go. Oh, fuck, my back. But yeah, it's not great for my posture. Like, this shit makes me, like, hunch over so bad. There we go. Make all of you pink. And then these are black. Brush. There we go. And then you're also gold. There we go. But yeah, that's probably just the gist of it, I would assume. I'm just not used to fucking not being naturally good at shit, so when I'm faced with something that's, you know, not immediately I'm a god at, my initial reaction is just to give up. Which is not good. Waka waka, X. Waka waka. There we go. Gonna have to... How you doing, X? Put this here. This here. That there. Hold up. Fuck. Didn't find this coding about you. You're on your job. Seems to be looking good. Yeah, it's looking like something. But yeah, I'm doing fine. Just kind of chilling for the day. And what trying to hopefully restart my whole artist adventure thing I had for a good long time there. It's still not enough me. Actually, that itself is bad. Fuck, man. Yeah, looking. Because I realized I dropped a lot of hobbies recently, and I kind of want to pick them back up. I'm not sure if it was just because I was busy, or if... Actually, I know probably what it was. Just I wasn't immediately good at something for the first time in my fucking life, so I immediately just gave up. Classic shit. The classic, if I'm not perfect at it, then I don't want to do it kind of thing. That's good enough for me. That was so close to perfection. There we go. There we go. I understand when someone's trying to pick up hobbies, a lot of staying in your way. Not really, I feel like. At least in, like, the technical sense of this. There ain't a whole... There, sorry, I was biting my nail. There ain't a whole lot in my way. There ain't a whole lot in my way. There's a few things, yeah, but for the most part, there ain't a whole lot in my way of fucking pursuing and sticking to a hobby besides the fact that I'm a fucking idiot. I'm an idiot, but more or less, it's very natural for me to kind of just, as natural as I fucking breathe, it's natural for me to just pick up and drop hobbies like they're fucking hot potatoes. Like, I'll pick up something, be really dedicated to it for like a week or two, and then I'll drop it for like 3 months. Pick it up again and repeat. Because Doro actually showed me some really cool what's it called? Thing on Steam, that's what it is. An art thing on Steam where it's like pixel art, and I was talking to him like, hey, that might be a really good way for me to get back into doing all this stuff, because I feel like with pixel art, I can, at the bare minimum, that's easier than just straight up free draw with lines. At least I picture it being it, because with pixels, just you gotta click, 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 and it's, you know, you can understand how they work better than just using your free hand. Also, sorry, it looks really cool, so I just want to try it. Woo! But this one doesn't actually look horrendous. Oh, right, we gotta give her a skin color. Hold up, let's give Anya... Much like with Hilda, Anya's skin tone is basically translucent. There we go. Like, they're fucking white. There we go. Honestly, so far today, the drawings I've been making are not bad for being gone for like 2-3 months away from picking up a mouse to draw. They're not bad. They're just not good. Because so far with every single one of them, I can tell what they are. It's just that they don't exactly look good. Being able to tell what something is and looking good are two completely different things. Like, I can tell, I'm just looking at it, like, yeah, this is Anya. Oh, so I'm realizing her hair is not fucking pink. That's weird. I remember, like, vividly it being, like, a super out there. That is fucking techno blonde. I remember it being, like... Oh, wait, I think I remember. This is a. I think this is one of those. No, when the fuck? What is this? I remember her hair being really pink. Oh, it is. I just was super fucking zoomed in. That's too pink. Nope, not pink enough. Bro, this bitch's hair is getting fucking... Now she has like Hatsune Miku hair. How did I accidentally get... Like, that's the perfect color. It looks like caramel pink, I guess. I just went from Anya to Hatsune Miku in like a blink of an eye. Let's go to this pink and make it just... There we go, that's closer, I guess. Hatsune Anya, exactly. Yeah, it doesn't look horrendous. I know what I'm looking at. It just lacks... Well, it lacks a lot of things. But I recognize my faults, but I also realize certain things are just not going to look good off rip. Like, certain things are just not going to look good for a very, very, very fucking long time. Alright, so far I've been just slowly getting more and more complex. Sorry, in my throat. Something in my throat. So, there you go. So now I want to go to something a little more simplistic, but also just slowly ramping up in, like... What's the word I'm looking for? Slowly ramping up in, like, difficulty. And I have the image here of what I want to try and do next. Honestly, your eye looks cute from artistic view. Cool. Saying from an artistic view just sounds like a cop-out. You're like, yeah, it looks good from an artistic point of view. It's like, wow, thanks. So in a traditional point of view, it looks like complete dog ass. I don't know. Saying something looks good or is good from a certain perspective, it's nice, but it just makes it sound like, yeah, it looks good. It's okay. It's like saying, yeah, bro, your paint looks really good if I like if I squint at it. It's like that. It's just like saying, man, it looks like Anya if I squint my eyes, I can see Anya up here. You know what I mean? It's like that. I mean, it doesn't fucking matter. I know I'm gonna be shit at something when I start. I just can't accept it. Like, that's my biggest fucking fault right now. Is that in my brain, I know. Like, if other artists see you drawing, they would go, oh, it's cute. But if a random person sees, like, what the fuck is this? I don't know. Because, like, on God, like, yeah, I could recognize it was Anya. It did not look like a good Anya. But yeah, that's the biggest disconnect in my brain. There's the part of my brain that knows, hey, I ain't gonna be immediately good at something. But there's the other part of my brain that's just so fucking used to it that I just can't give it up. If that makes sense to all of you cool cats and kiddos at home. You know what I mean? It's the part of being a, quote, gifted child that really sucks. Because, like, yeah, I'm super gifted in the fact that I'm really good at picking things up quickly, as you might believe. I'm really good at picking things up in school, and I'm really smart just by birth. I can pick up things like science, math, history, all really quickly and ace everything without trying. The fucking horrendous thing about not having to try to get anywhere is that when you actually have to fucking try at something, you have no clue how to do that. That's me. There you go. You're good at, like, commentary, like really good compared to some Tekken Fortune. Yeah, I'm really good at that, but it's just some other things I'm just okay. The thing is there's a part of my brain that is like, if I'm not immediately good at it, drop it. And I have no clue. Well, I know why. It's because the whole, like, you know, oh my god, you're born so naturally good at all these things that when I actually have to try at a skill to learn it, I have no clue how to do it. So my brain just goes, fuck it, give up. That's legit what happens whenever I pick up something new that I'm not immediately good at. There we go. Best way to fight is to literally just do it. Learn until you're good at it. I mean, that's how I did. I don't know if it works for you. I don't know. It's just the thing of, like, for example, when I was in, like, massage therapy school back in fucking Las Vegas, I did super well in the first few tests, but then once the shit got, like, more complex, and it's the point where you have to study, I couldn't do it. Mainly because I've never had to study to get amazing scores on tests, homework, projects, presentations. Never had to do it. So when I had to do it, I was like, how the fuck do I do this? Like, legitimately. I don't know how to do some of these things. Trying to focus just really quickly. There we go, that's close enough. There we go. Got that, there we go. But yeah, I guess that's just my best definition for it, though. Is I just don't know how to actually just try at something. Be persistent at a hobby that I'm not instantly good at. Which is, quite frankly, a little bit embarrassing how easily I just give up at stuff. Like, it's not a good trait to have. It's very much a detriment to me to give up at things so quickly without a fight. There we go. Perfect. You learn better if you, of course, but I don't know what I would do. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've tried many things to kind of like get over this little thing, this little, let's call it just a bump. But I don't know. It's just one of those things, I guess, where I have to just kind of learn to manage it if I ever want to be. It's one of those things where it's a skill I just have to learn. Like, there's no other way around it. It's just one of those things where it's a skill I haven't trained at that I now have to get better at. You know what I mean? It's the same thing as learning to draw, but it's just learning to actually commit to something that I'm not immediately fucking stellar at. There we go. Which shouldn't be that hard on paper, but in practice, let's get that to be a black, but like just a slightly, there we go. We can go a little higher in the black scale than that. There we go. Yeah, because her hair is black, but it's not like Venta black. There we go. I hate how the paint bucket leaves these thin little lines behind in the thing, in the drawing itself. These little dots across the entire thing that make it look just so weird. Bucket for those things. Then she has very blue eyes. Yeah, I think higher. Yeah, her fucking eye color is like the farthest blue can get before it becomes a different fucking color. And her skin, like everyone else, is just like the palest fucking nerd skin there is. Like, has only touched like grass touched by moonlight. This is gonna sound weird, but like the art style I just naturally drew her in reminds me of the Fairly Odd Parents for some reason. Like, I can tell that's Azazel, but like those art styles are two very different things. I'm also just now realizing Azazel kind of reminds me of Crony from Hololive. Huh. Interesting. But Yi. All of that. I don't know, it's just this. I can draw the rest of her. Observe. There we go. That's the rest of her. Easy peasy. Alright. Next one. That next character to fucking deface and defame. Honestly, this wouldn't be the worst thing to do. This right here is a challenge, but not like a fucking Genshin character challenge. This is just a regular plain Jane challenge. Absol. Okay. First, take a look at it. Yeah, it's a four-legged like dog thing, wolf creature. Yep. What's this cursed masterpiece? You know, just that was Azazel. You know, classic Azazel look. But yeah, I don't know. It's just y'all like just anything for me is hard to just stick to it. But how you doing, by the way, Boxer? Sticking to anything is hard for me. It's very much. It's just rough to stick to things. I'm not gonna lie to you. Absol somehow managed to look emo in white. Yeah, it has 3 colors. It's black, white, and red. Is its main colors. It's not exactly screaming the classic Pokemon cutesy thing. This is very much an emo dog. So of course it has its fucking scythe on the top of its head. That is way too high. Sorry, way too... I'm gonna fucking get rid of all of that. Fuck that. Nope. Sorry, can't do it. Had to restart. Nope. Take your time, me. Too straight. A scythe does not... The whole thing of a scythe, it is rarely straight. It is a completely curved blade. Oh. Nope. Fuck it, that's good enough. Cool. Clean my hands, we're good. Yeah, because this connects to Absol's face. Gotta cut off some of this. There we go. Little button nose. That is way too fucking far from its goddamn eye. Jesus Christ, I feel like I'm just massacring this poor creature. Thank you. That's much better. Most people drop their hobbies if they compare themselves to more experienced artists, but for me, I just surprised you to achieve same level as them. I don't know. It's not like I just don't like how my own art looks sometimes. And it's one of those things where it's just like I look at it and I'm like, it's fine. I understand. I'm not gonna be great at this. It's a new feeling for me not to be amazing at something off rip, but I have to get used to it. And then it always ends with me just being like, fuck it. I'll come back to that. Never comes back to it. Well, that's actually not true. Like I said earlier, I'll say fuck it, and like I'll come back to that later, and I'll come back to it like fucking 3 months later. Like it is not a good cycle I'm in when it comes to things like this. Because like the cosplay, that took so much time. I really did enjoy making it, even if I didn't like fully wear it in a sense. Like I didn't get to completely finish it the way I would like to, but I did like doing it. It's just you know, I just haven't gone back to even thinking about what the next one would be. There we go. That's just me, though. There you go, good. Yep. Have you tried programming? Could be one of your hobbies you can stick to. I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like I have no bloody clue what the fuck I'm going to quote stick to. I have not a single clue in my eyes, in my mind, I should say, of what I would actually stick to. As it's just one of those things where it'll probably just find me the thing I stick to naturally. It may be one of the things I'm already doing. It could be cosplay, art, sewing, crocheting. It could be one of the things I've already tried. It's just it's the problem of getting myself to be consistent with it is the thing. Because I did do, well, I should say this. I did start learning programming back in high school, but it wasn't like serious programming. And I did like it. It's just, you know. There we go. It's just one of those things where it was kind of just a basic run-of-the-mill coding, nothing like too extreme. There you go. Honestly, yeah, this is not bad. Well, I've been kind of more locked in for this one than the rest of the ones. So it makes sense. I don't know, I just kind of been thinking, I guess, about everything. And how it's like, yeah, it'd be great if I just stuck to one of these things. And I guess it's easier to kind of just think. Not think, but draw while your mind is just kind of like, I guess the best word is preoccupied. Because, at least as for me, I find a lot of times, like, I'll do my best drawing when I'm just kind of either just talking or I'm just thinking out loud or just thinking in my brain and not super focusing on, holy shit, this needs to be perfect, this needs to be great. It's just more so of a, I wonder why this thing happens, or why is this happening to me? Which I feel like is the case for a lot of people. There we go. But yeah, this last leg's gonna fuck me up. Actually, it didn't fuck me up that bad. Okay, but yeah. So I really kind of just fucking zoned in for that one. Let's just color it in. Actually, this is too dark of a black. This Absol's black is more of like a fucking purple. Maybe this will do. Yeah, that does fine. And then we gotta draw this little head thing. I forgot it has like a diamond on its head. And then its eyes. I completely forgot about the eyes. There we go. But yeah, I keep spacing the fuck out. I keep doing it. I keep just like locking in for a few seconds as I go along my merry way. Because I do want to get better at certain things. A few big things that I want to get better at are drawing, singing, and there we go. And you have Red eyes. There you go. You're a little dopey, but it's cool. It's a little bit of a dopey Absol. Its eyes, it looks like he got hit by a fucking Confuse Ray. This boy is fucking tripping. But yeah, because I do like to draw and sing and do all those things. Because I find like those streams go by the fastest. When it comes to like solo streams, those are the ones that tend to go by really quickly. Because honestly, I don't know why. I guess I'm just kind of more laid back and into it, I guess. Because certain game streams, like fucking Genshin, oh my god. So many times in Genshin, I'm just counting down the seconds until I'm fucking done. Like, legitimately. Okay, that's a good Absol. Good Absol. Clap, 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 clap. Honestly, probably my best drawing today. Very nice. Alright. Goodbye, Absol. You're my best drawing today. You're a little dopey Absol. File, new, don't save. What will be my next thing I want to draw? I can kind of up the ante just a little bit. Something a little more complex, but not like super complex. I mean, that wouldn't be bad. Huh. So I'm looking at fucking Hazbin Hotel character, and I'm like, that wouldn't be the hardest thing to draw, I don't think. Actually, let me see. That one would be fucking hard. That one, not so much, actually. Hold up. I can do this one. Jesus Christ, you're a big fucking image. Yeah, get your ass up here, bitch. Scrunch your Lumpalumpus up here. I feel like this is one I can do. Certain other characters by Visipop are much harder, like ZZ or like Luna are much harder, but Velvet is actually, which is actually pretty damn easy to draw, I feel like, because I drew her before. Actually, I've drawn everything I've drawn so far before on pen and paper, where it was much easier for me. I probably assume I like drawing on pen and paper more than on fucking mouse, is because I feel like with a pencil, I have way more control over everything. With a fucking mouse, it feels like I'm flinging around like a limp pencil. Alright. If I get the hair right, I can give you a nice basic, because her hair ends at like just above her kneecaps. So her hair needs to go like... Swoop. Swoop. That is way too sharp. Nope. But yeah. I forget what I was talking about. Again, too sharp. These are very soft curves. That's fine. I can live with that one. Not bad though. That line's fucked up. There we go. I drew that shit way too fucking long. I spaced the hell out there. At the stage where you can now draw your original thing. My original thing. Like my original avatar, or like what? Because I don't know what my original thing was. Like, you mean Jagger? Could I draw like Jagger, or like my channel icon, the monkey that Jen drew me, like fucking... God, that was so long ago. That's fucking one. That's one hair thing. Done. But now we have the basis for everything else. Because then her hair would go like this. That is way too skinny and way too fucking not sharp enough. Then that's where the hair stops and it goes. This bitch's head looks like the fucking Pepsi logo. Hold up, I'm realizing. There's a little bit of hair. Right there. And then it goes to about, no, it goes way less. It goes to like there. There you go. Mwah, perfection. And then we gotta connect this line to you. And then it, because this is what her whole head is. Why do I keep making it like so perfectly curved at first, but then I make her head flatter than a Neanderthal's? There it is again. It's just, it goes curved randomly. Not curved, but it goes like flat. Let's take a look at your head again. Hold up. Give me 2 seconds to just look at this. 2 seconds. 1, 2. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's go to this, that corner. Because then it goes... No, it has to go farther than that. It has to go farther than that. Nope, 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 nope. Fuck me, fuck me, fuck me. I got an idea, actually. That works. And then you go... No, wait, hold up, hold up, hold up. That part right there is fucking me up. This needs to be slightly more down. I need more space for her fucking big ass head. I need you to come in like, yeah, here. Because then you... lead into her fucking... curved head. There we go. And then you... that needs to be fucking... Fuck me. Okay. The thing is, I don't want to get, like, the proportions off. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw that right now. This would go down here, which means that this wouldn't exist. Stop, hold up, fucking hold up. This line right here needs to fucking go. That whole thing needed to go. It was so fucked up that I just could not, like, physically, my fucking brain started to seize because I'm like, where the fuck do these lines go? Okay, there we go. Remember, her little curly thing ends at the very bottom of her hair. is like just above her kneecaps. Let's actually draw this real quick. Her little side bang. I'm kind of like cutting her hair in half right now. So if it goes down here, it should start around here. Here, her bangs. Which go like this. Because they're a part of her hair, her face. Motherfucker, head is not going to show, and there it goes, curves into it. And then here at this spot, we got... That is way too long. This is a small little... curly... That is... too small. Close, but no cigar. Fuck me. Nope. I can feel it right now. I have a fucking case of artist back where I'm just crouching basically like a shrimp. Okay, that... I don't like it. But I feel like that's the model of being someone who does art. You rarely like what you actually fucking draw. I think I can kind of like one hand shit that I was actually like, holy fuck, I nailed this. That's fine. That one works. That works. Okay, with that going there, that means her little Pepsi logo. Hold up. We're gonna make this part of her a little more thick. This little line here from this point. We're gonna make it... Fuck! We're gonna make it a lot thicker. Because I'm not drawing it thick enough to get things to look right. I feel like a little thicker can still go. No, fuck me. Yep, and the paint. I'm doing fucking MS Paint. How you doing, though? Spirit. It's just, okay, I need your hair to be just... I need your hair to be thicker. Wait, hold up, I'm realizing it just goes in a straight line. This bitch's hair. Let's just try and work with it. Hold on, let's just chill for a second and try and work with this. No, these need to be much thinner. Nope, that should end about there to give her a normal head shape. And they both just kind of slowly but surely become one, and then they go delete that. That's fucking gross. I can work with that. That I can work with. Okay, we got that. Easy. Okay, not easy. Fucking hell. I say easy, but it took me like 20 minutes just to get this. Okay, now that I know where all of that is, I can now finish this thing. Fuck, that was so good. I accidentally fucking right-clicked. I felt my goddamn soul just leave my body for a second there. I didn't fucking breathe for most of that. Gotta just lock in, focus. Nope. It's a little thin. It's barely enough to get what I wanted to do. And then, if that's where those two pieces meet, there'll be another piece of hair here. Whoa, slow your roll, me fucking calm down. Stop. Hand, stop. For some reason, I'm just seeing fucking Amity right now. I'm seeing Amity Blight from fucking Owl House right now. Actually, I'm seeing Meg from Hercules' haircut. Draw her little scrunchie. There we go. There needs to be more round at the bottom. Fuck. That's good. That works. It is. You know, mate. Thanks. It's just, Jesus Christ, she's complicated. Because I can see the bits of her coming together. It's just that right now, I'm drawing here and there. And it's like, I need to be a little bit more Something I can actually do to help this just really quickly is just redo this line here. Hold up, I got an idea. Make that just a little bit bigger. Because she has stupidly big hair. Okay. And then she has her little... little fucking... skulls right here. Yeah, okay, that's one of her skulls. And then her face appears out of this. That is a very lemony shaped head. I'll rock it for right now, but that's probably gonna get fucking changed. Fuck. There we go. I can see it slowly but surely coming together.
Yeah.
There we go. Then I gotta draw her other big ass fucking hair thing. Let's just fix this part right here. This part right here is too close to one another. I don't want it to touch. So I'm gonna go here, erase some of this. And redraw that curve line. There we go. Fucking Velvet. Jesus Christ. Every stroke is like having an actual stroke. I can feel my life just draining from my body. Because of this stupid demon woman. Alright, her eyes are up here. And they go into her hair. A little bit higher, actually. Those need to be a little bit bigger. There we go. Fixed it. Okay. Too close, too close, too close. A little bit higher. Actually, show the bottom line first. There we go. She looks like a Bratz doll right now, or like a Monster High doll. There we go. It's still not good enough. That's too fucking thick, but maybe we can just slice it down. That's better. I have to get rid of that entire thing I just did, because it's too fucking low. Her eyeball is going to be really fucking low compared to the other one. Let's just draw her other eye first. Fuck, I gave her such thick eyebrows. What the hell's going on? Just a little shave, just a little. That is most of her fucking eyebrow gone. Alright, that's cool. That works. Now I gotta draw her lips. That's not nowhere near good enough. No, it needs to look like a fucking bat. Like, legit, her fucking lips just look like a bird. There we go. Fuck me, that took like half an hour, 40 minutes just for this. Let's just start coloring in her hair a little bit right now. Take a second to just kind of breathe. We have to draw her other hair bits. Yay! Fucking Doc. Fuck. She does look like the goddamn Pepsi logo. Does Vizzy Pop just love fucking Pepsi? That they had to include it in the show? There we go. Okay, now we can color in this. Anywhere else that's red. Yes, this part is red. This part is black. Her eyebrows are black. Her eyes are red. These little dangly doos are red. Now you need like a dark blue, like a... Let's see how you do. You're fine. You're good enough. Fucking upside down Pepsi logo. That's all that is. That is just an upside down Pepsi logo. What the fuck? How am I also just realizing now that it is just the Pepsi logo? And she needs, for once, not just pure... Yeah, that's actually pretty fucking close to her skin tone. Hers is a little more lighter. Probably less saturated. But this is fine. This works out nifty. Okay. There is no fucking universe where I can draw her body. I drew her hair too small and her head too big. Fuck me. Ugh. I hate when this bloody happens. I get so focused in on one detail that when I zoom out, it's like, oh, I accidentally made her fucking, her head or her body or her chest or her legs way too long or too short, because her hair, her little poofy things like right here, this area, needs to be way bigger. They need to go out until, like, honestly, it needs to be like one of these. Hold up, I can do this. Wrong fucking way. But yeah, it needs to be like that. Like, I made her hair too fucking small. I was worried about overdoing her hair. I massively underdid it. Like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, certain things also aren't lining up because, like, where's my mouse? There it is. Right here, in this area, these two white bits do not touch at all on her actual thing. On her actual fucking design, her things don't go anywhere near touching. There's a good amount of red in between them. Like, honestly, where this red thing is here, it should be white. What else did I mess up? Scrunchy looks good. The eyebrows, these need to be thicker. Like, they need to be like to out here. Like, her eyebrows need to be much thicker looking. I mean, that could be another complaint. They also go way off her eyeballs, so technically it should be like. There you go. That's what they're supposed to look like. I made it so that they touched. I did the other one way fucking better. There we go. And then you make it a little bit more thicker down here. Just a wee bit. There we go. That's another thing that could be done. They're still not the same size. My other one is clearly still thicker. Now they're about the same thing. The left one is still so much better than the right one. But I digress. I don't want to fucking focus on it for too long. Because now I'm going to the part where I'm just like trying to think, what the fuck did I fuck up on? Because I need to learn to proportion out my characters properly. I get so caught up on one singular part that I won't pay attention to the other parts it's touching. Like, I'll be focusing on, like, say, her twirlies up here. I won't realize that they shouldn't be touching this white bit here. These two white bits should not mix. Right here, they should not be mixing right here. This part should be white technically, and this still red. Right here, this should still be red, this should be white up here. According to her design. So yeah, there's a lot of things I fucked up on here. The eyebrows, the hair. The face, I feel like the face isn't too bad. The shape should be more sharp, I should say, around here. This area should be much more sharp, kind of like a... It goes from here to like there kind of thing. You know what I mean? Or like a there to there, and then it goes around kind of thing. That's what it needs to be. Because look at her face. Her face is so fucking sharp. It curves. Okay, the thing is, it's two curves. There should be also a point right here. Right here, there should be like, not like a hard point, but a soft one. And here it's just completely flat, then smooth again. It flattens out for a few pixels and it just says, fuck you. Beyond that, what else did I fuck up on? Skulls look fine. These little hair twirlies here and here, they look fine. This over here is a fuck up. This right here. That bit right there. This one should be way smaller than this one. Let me get actually a different color to point all this up. This one should be way longer than this one. This one is really fucking chubby too. Like, it should be way thinner and sharper, but I made it really kind of stumpy. Kind of like she got a cut wrong. Instead of being a sharp point, they cut it diagonally almost. Almost diagonally, but almost like just a dead straight cut. That sucks. Okay. File new. I believe I have time for one more serious one. I want to do like some slower ones. I just about some faster ones. I probably have time for like 2 or 3 more. But I only have time for like one more serious kind of attempt at a drawing. Who could I draw that won't take too much time but won't take too little time? That is a great question, me. I'm realizing this thing doesn't have all the images I had initially. Like I remember having way more images on this thing. What would be a fucking easy one? Not easy. Okay, I can do this one actually. Yeah, we can do the second form of Azrael from Helltaker. That we can do. Hold up, let me get you the image. We did the original Azrael image earlier. Now we're gonna do, there we go, her upgraded version. That is a very small image. There we go. Alright, just click that. Wrong thing. Click that, that. Click that, that. That. There we go. Alright. Put our hands together. Let's do this properly. Okay. Where should I start off here? The real question is, how much do I want to do? That's the real fucking question. I got about 40 minutes. How much of you do I want to do? I could do... Let's just start drawing and see how long it takes to do her. Let's start with her ponytail. Her ponytail is most of her body. Like, it goes down to, like, right above... Actually, it goes right below her waist. It's, like, right in the upper part of her butt. Yeah. And actually, we have a good reference here because this is the bottom, because she doesn't have legs. So we can kind of just have her. This might it might be beneficial to start just drawing her from the bottom. Like, give myself a base, like draw her hips. That is not her hips. Too wide. She is not that thick. There we go. This would be her little demon tail thing. There we go. And then here's her other. A little further over. She's not super thick, but she's not as thin as a twig. She has a waist and she has thighs. That needs to be way fucking bigger. She has a big tail. There you go. That's the girthy tail we're looking for. And then let's just start getting a little bit of the design down for her thing. Just at the point of her hips. Got the little down here, we got the little lab coat thing. There we go. Come on. And then right around here would be her lab coat. And then for over here it'd be this pocket is way fucking bigger. Both of them are. Come on, me. There we go. And the same on this side. There we go. There you go. I spaced the fuck out and I completely just stopped talking. I got so locked into just focusing on the drawing. I was like, yep. I gotta just do this. Okay. Then in here we have... This is above this. Fuck, drawing perspective and shit just fucking sucks. There we go. belt. Now let's fill these little bits in with a slightly, yeah, lesser black. And you need to be a very light gray before going back to a slightly brighter black. And then those are just lab coats, and then she's got oh fuck me and put me in a handbasket. Jesus Christ. Okay. How do people do this? On God, like how? Like looking at her design, I can see just line, 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 line. But when I think about doing it, it's just like there's some fucking disconnect that just won't let me progress. Hold up. I'm trying to focus just a little bit. There we go. Fuck, this is hurting like my fucking brain and eyes. This would be so much fucking easier on a goddamn pencil and paper. And for those of you wondering, well, why don't you just use pencil and paper then? I don't fucking have it, okay? At my old place, it was very easy to set up a little stream thing so that y'all could see the pencil and paper. But now, fucking be white. Now it's very fucking hard to get all of that shit up and running. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but it's too dark to fucking have my old setup where I did my hand drawing things, which sucks because, like I said about 1,000 times now, I prefer hand drawing. There we go. Fucking hell. Two. 3. And then every little bit of you is fucking this shade of black. There we go. Fucking Jesus. Okay, that's little red things. Now I just need to finish her lab coat. Which would go... Well, for this one... It'd go... That's too fucking far out. Fuck me. Draw a diagonal line me, but draw it more kind of up than out. This also connects to just beneath the red bit. That's fine. Because this bit connects to here. And then we got a little... I'm about to say a thing is there, it's her boob. That is way too big. Yeah, actually, no, that's where it needs to be. There we go. And then we have... Her arm comes out the bottom of her boob. I just blanked the fuck out. Like, legitimately, for half a second, my brain, like, stopped sending messages to my eyes. And my eye just went pure black. For, like, a solid second and a half. I blanked out so ungodly hard. It actually seems to be a little bit closer to the body. Life feels like a lie. I need something to be true. Is anybody out there? Life feels like a lie. I need something to be true. That does not look like her arm. Also, this does not look like fucking... what's it called? The girl I'm trying to draw. This does not look like... not Alistair. This does not look like fucking... Azazel. This looks like fucking Lucifer from Hell of a Ball... Not Hell, but from Hazbin Hotel. Okay, that's one arm down. There's actually one side of her down. Hold up, I'm trying to think here for a second. Get rid of all of you. Get rid of a little bit of you. Oh my god, I feel like I'm actually fucking sweating because of this. Like, I'm taking this so ungodly seriously. Okay. That's that. Which means her arm... This needs to be farther away. Because if not, I'm going to bottleneck her waist. Which I don't want to do. Life feels like a lie. I need something to be true. Is anybody out there? Life feels like a lie. I need something to be true. Yeah, get rid of that one line right there. Just not fucking with it, I'm sorry. I just feel like it doesn't belong. It makes the arm look really fucking weird. Nope. Hold up, that's looking good, that's looking good, let's make it a little higher. Honestly, it's not looking as bad as I thought it would. Like, it's really not. I've drawn her body, and it's looking okay. I just need to not fuck up on her face. Okay. There is no fucking room for her big ass head. Unless... I'm drawing the spots where her horns are gonna go off screen. These need to be a little more to the left. Hold up. There you go. That's some horn action. And this also gives me the area for her head because this makes it a lot easier to figure out where her head is and where's where gonna go, because this gives me little bits of her hair line. This horn needs to be further to the right. Get rid of you. Go, shoo, away. Be gone, thing. Actually, hold up. No. Let's show this piece of hair first, and then I can decide where to put the other horn. About there. There we go. And the second horn comes out of there. There we go. Fucking hell. In fact, this one over here is a little bit too fucking fat. There we go. No one wants a fat horn. Okay. And that means her hair goes. Actually, let's make this one also just a little bit thinner. I know I'm really thinning up her horns, but like, I need the fucking space, man. I fucked up. I didn't give her enough room for her head. Normally, it's the other way around. 9 times out of 10, I fucking make the head too big and I ain't got no room for the goddamn body. This time, though, even I surprised myself with this one. Let's make this a little bit shorter. Like, actually, let's make this a lot shorter. Come on, mate. This is gonna be our best drawing tonight. At least I fucking hope so. Cause I'm still standing here after all this time. Living like a little bird. This face is not gonna come out good, I can tell you already. Yeah, no. Let's hope the hair fixes it. I can't look at her like this. I gotta fucking cover in those eyes. Yep, it's not gonna look great because I fucked up on her goddamn her thing. I fucked up on her head. I made it way too small. This is also way too big. I'm doing all kinds of fuck ups right now. Like just a little. Like, what the hell did you do my with? Don't worry about it. The body I had. It's just I realized I didn't got enough room for the face. Face is gonna get really scrunched up. The body I had. The body I could do, but I fucking was so full. It's the opposite of what I typically do. I'm not sure if that's improvement or if it went the other way around, because normally I make the head way too big. This time, all body. This bitch is all body. Yeah, the body is fine, the head is small. The head got fucking kerskrunked. Kerskrunked, that's what happened to it. I need to make this part fucking thicker. Get all this out of here. Shoo, 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 shoo. The bitch skipped head day. Yeah. It's, you know what happens to the best of us. I'm not gonna lie to you, I got so fucking focused on the body, I completely forgot this bitch had a head. Like, it's not even like, oh, funny. No, I forgot this bitch has a head. I got to the head and I was like, oh, fuck. No, let's make this part also just a wee bit bigger. Because she does have a big ponytail, and I want that to kind of translate. That looks fucking fine, I guess. Let's get her pale ass skin again. She would have nerd skin. She spends 0 time outside. Always in her lab. If I had a little bit more room, I could have definitely done way better with her. Yeah, if I had more room for her fucking head, I could have done way better. It's just unfortunate that when I got here, there was like no space left for the fucking head. Because if I did have space for her, it'd be fucking great. Oh, right, her hair is not like super white. There's like a very light gray I can have it be. Okay, I colored her in. I gotta get her arms. There we go. All right. If I just had a little bit more space, like take her boob and put it on top of her head. If you gave me that much more space, I could have fucking aced it. Like, legitimately. The body came out good. It's just her fucking head. I did kind of make her a little bit shorter. Actually, let's try and fix this a little bit before I stop. There we go. I made her a little bit... Not even just a little bit. I made her very fucking... shoulder strong. Like, that bitch was, like, jacked. Yeah, it just didn't look fucking right, her arm. It was too stiff. It was like she wearing, like, one of those really old suits. Same for down here. Let's make it a little less pointy. Get rid of all of you. That looks... Hold up, I gotta fucking fix this part now. Alright, there, I made her a little less, made her right arm a little more normal. Before, it looked like she was fucking yoked. Also, I can make her fucking boob less big. Which I think will be a good thing to do. There we go. Just because her, actually, to be fair, I have no clue. Hold up.
Check it out.
I'm realizing this bitch, I made her tit. One, it is so far away from her where a tit would be. Like, it's damn near on her elbow. It's underneath her arm, basically, yeah. She's from her side, so I accidentally put it way too far. Because without it being like I made these things curvier. Hold up, I can do that. Fuck me. Nah. There's no fixing it. There's no fix. I'm out of fucking time. I can say the things I fucked up on mainly was her chest and her head. Her head, I didn't have room for. Her chest, her boob. Well, one side looks like there's not a single boob at all because of the lines. There's no curves. And the other one, her boob looks like it's on like... It looks more like a bicep than a boob. Like, it looks like she has one just really yoked arm. I could probably get rid of this entirely. Just, it'll look better. Hold up. I know I said I'm out of time, but I want to just change this. That's Lomaster Eric Noble expansion, yeah. There we go. On God, it looks better. Hold up. Remove that line. Get this. Get this. Two different colors of black, but it's fine. Yeah, it looks better when I took away her boob. Because her boob was like fucking out here. So just like, it looked like she had a really weird bicep. Now she looks like she's a little bit more, well, normal. There's just no like sign of her. We can have her shoulder be like. There we go. Now it looks like she has a fucking shoulder. You can make it a little bigger than that, actually. You probably should, because that shoulder looks like it's very much fucked up compared to her other thing, her other arm. That looks fine. What I could do for this one to make it look less bulky is have these lines be just changed a little bit. Give her a little bit more of a waistline, then go up. And boom. Actually, let's get you and put you a little more over. Because right now, her right arm looks like it's fucking... There you go. Dan, you're about to fucking explode. There we go. Actually, hold up. Okay, now she looks a little more normal. Okay. That was some quick little fixes I had to do because I'm like, I could make this look better. There we go. By getting rid of her boob and just making her arms a little more skinny, it did help. I have to learn curves is the main thing I'm realizing here. But hey, with that being said though, yo, that's it. That's the stream. That went by really fast. I gotta say my best one was probably the Absol. This one had a lot of promise up until the end. With just the body, it looked really good. But then the head got squumpy and squished. So it ended up being really fucking bad. But hey, with that being said though, y'all, thank you guys for watching. Watch Find to a VOD mate, follow us so which on your own. Remember, find your follow on Twitch, find us on YouTube, Miles Get Play entire fucking stream. Go if you have me. So that being said, to your mom, dad, sister, brother, cousins, aunt, uncles, nieces, nephews, stranger neighbors, friends, cats, dogs, so everybody, got a virtual vibe going on here. Be lovely to see you pop here and chat and talk, or don't be my way. Manage doing a Discord funny ha's and shit that happens off streams. Get, you know, alerts and things like that, and other additional things that don't happen on streams or videos. Of course, sleep well. Have a rest of your night. I'll talk to you all later. And of course, peace, y'all.